Welcome back. Today I'll be the judge and I'm looking forward to this performance. Today we have 6 performances between 2023 and 2024. I will list all of those along with the timestamps down in the description box. As always, thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. We're going to get started. We're going to hop right in. And the first one is LD Bell 2023 with the show title, It All Begins With a Dot. So let's get started.
With a dot. Bands of America is proud to present in finals performance drum majors Ashlyn Cave, Hayden Denton, Nathan Love, and Zacharias Zudi.
This show is inspired by the artistic process and pointillism of George Seurat's famous painting, A Sunday Afternoon on the Island of La Grande Jatte, I think. Oh, there's a lot of reading, okay. Seurat created this masterpiece by placing thousands of tiny dots of color. This show explores how a single dot on a canvas can spark endless possibilities. Musically, this show draws inspiration from Stephen Sondheim's Sunday in the Park with George and other works from Ryan George and Thomas Bergerson. All right, so what we got from that is one dot, many dots. Can turn into anything. Should I start it over? I was reading. Yeah, I'll start it over.
LD Bell has
all right.
Shows entitled It All Begins With a Dot.
Now, hopefully I remember everything I read, because I don't.
Bands of America is proud to present in
somebody with last name Seurat.
Drum majors
A dot can turn into anything.
Denton, Nathan Love, and Zacharias Zudi. And the LD Bell Blue Raider Band.
I know band camp is coming up for a lot of you, or maybe not. It's coming up for me because I gotta run it. Okay, that's that singular dot. Love it, and I love the use of the umbrella or whatever, kind of just to visually so we can see. Artistic process of pointillism and that famous painting, A Sunday Afternoon on the Island of La Grande. Okay, maybe I'll look that up in a second. appreciate how the lower sounds aren't dragging the tempo. You know, when I first read the title, I thought we were going to be talking about like marching band and it all begins with like your first dot. Instead, we're talking about a painting. I'm not gonna say I'm disappointed, but or I wonder if there's some of that in here. I don't know how you would show that though. But like your opening set, you don't know where it's gonna, where you gonna go, where you gonna end up. Possibilities are limitless when you have your opening set. It's like, it can go either way. I know their music score was high. This is good. They have good intervals, I guess, because I can clearly see with the holes, so that's good. I just have a feeling of like ease when I listen to them. Oh yeah. Nailing it is what I'm trying to say. All right. I'm gonna let it slide. I'd be curious about the significance of having these two sets of kind of dots with the props on the left side and then the back. Like, I mean, they're not moving. I guess just something on the field. I wonder if we're gonna make our way back to like these random dots. I have a feeling. Yeah. Is it making something? I can't see any shape or really form, so I don't think so. Yeah, makes sense. Good. I remember Sunday in the Park with George. I seen a Winter Guard show about that, so I kinda.
First, Texas, the LD Bell.
Very nice. I'm gonna back it up just so I can Let's see if I can go to a very good spot so I can do a little bit of research. I'm gonna look up the painting. A Sunday afternoon. Okay. It's almost like my phone be listening to me. Okay, got the red umbrella. Period. This is back in the day. Various social classes enjoying leisure time in the park. Okay. I'll show y'all the picture. Hopefully you can see it. Give me a second. Hopefully I'm in the frame. Y'all see that? Very nice. Maybe not though. Oh, you might not be able to see it that great because I'm in the corner. I forgot about that. Anyways. Okay. So what's La Grande Jatte? I don't know. Is that the park? Yeah, it's an island in Paris. What's that down? I'm just gonna read this a little bit. I'm calling Seurat. He painted a Sunday on La Grande Jatte 1884 using pointillism, a highly systematic and scientific technique based on the hypothesis that closely positioned points of pure color mixed together in the viewer's eyes. He began, okay, maybe I wanted to see more color then, potentially. Did I see it? I don't know. I gotta hurry and read because it's about to be over again. He began work on the canvas in 1884 with a layer of small horizontal brush strokes and complementary colors. He next added a series of dots that coalesce into solid and luminous forms when seen from a distance. I'm pretty sure that was up in there. Sometime before 1889, Seurat added a border of blue, orange, and red dots that provide a visual transition between the painting's interior and the specially designed white frame. I don't know if I'm seeing all that in this show. Potentially I did, but it'd be like that. I'm gonna move on though. I think it's an interesting concept and I think they sound fantastic. So I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna move on. Is this where you leave me? Thank you so much for watching. Beautiful. All right, fantastic. Loved it, especially musically. All right, so we're moving on next to Grayson County High School 2023 with their show titled, I want to call it Luna Rossa, but I think it seems like it's Rossa. Let me read it real quick about any show notes. Luna Rossa? We'll see what they say. I'm looking at all these notes. This show is a story about the moon goddess Luna. Over time, she turns red and grows angry. It's reflected in the show with the moon, and the color changes throughout the show. All right, beautiful. Here we go. Y'all remember that. And when I start asking my questions, like, you remember you read? You read it. All right, let me turn this back up. She get angry.
Grayson County High School marching band, you may take the field for a state civil medals competition.
Good opening. want people that they ever feel like they have to overblow, and they'll start poking out and blaring. So just keep that in mind. I don't know if I've ever seen it, but maybe they'll make their way to the backfield. But since the last prop ends at that back hash, I wonder. Okay, never mind. I see the guard back there. I mean, I wonder if all that could be moved up. Who cares now? Like, it's red moons. Flags that has a little bit of the red in it now. Looks like it has some phases of the moon on it as well. Now, what is this globe-like structure? I wouldn't call that the moon. If somebody's inside of it, let me see if I can read these notes again. Over time, she turns red and angry. This is about the moon goddess Luna. Here comes the anger. Okay, flags. Trying to keep y'all going on the tempo. I put y'all want to take it y'all speed. Don't fight, cause they're not. These drum majors aren't letting up on the tempo. Sometimes I kind of hate that. Like, just somebody compromise. good on the second half. So I can tell you like the angry side more, or the angry vibe more. I think maybe just a little bit more like angry choreography from the guard, maybe like as far in dance form would have brought it home a little bit more, other than just the color. But you know, understood. So I think this is a good show. You know, very solid, understandable, and yeah, even going back to this very cool gray, blue, and then you know, slowly working its way into mixing. Yeah. I think just allowing yourself to enjoy the soft and the calm before the storm, you know what I mean? Everything has its own timing, so that's all I would say about that. Because when it's time to turn up, we're not going back. Not everybody does narration or like have a sounding board, whatever it's called, because we don't. But I'm trying to think, maybe like some narration be cool. Since we're talking about goddess, and you know, like if we can go the Greek astrology. No. What's it called? Listen to me. Let me just be quiet. Mythology is what the word I was trying to. Greek mythology route. To like give us a storyline about, you know, when she got angry, blah blah blah. I don't know. And just to bring a little bit more impact to it. Okay. Y'all said these next 2 minutes we're on fire. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna leave it right there. That's Grayson County High School 2023, ROSSA, and I'm gonna leave it right there. Let me know what I missed down in the comment section, and excellent performance. Let's move on now. And if this is where you leave me, thank you so much for watching. We're moving on now to our next performance, which is Blue Springs High School 2023 with their show titled Becoming. Ooh, let's see if there's any notes for this. 2020, I'm looking through all of these, Lord. This was their 2023 Grand National Finals run where they got 4th. Okay. 4th!
Missouri, please welcome the Blue. Joining us from Blue Springs, Missouri, please welcome the Blue Springs High School Marching Band.
Okay, well, I seen a couple Blue Springs Winter Guards. Did I just watch that?
Blue Springs program is entitled Becoming, and features Undone by Oliver Arnolds.
And their show was
Absolute Jest by John
My Way.
Flowers of Herself by Max Richter. The Mother Goose Suite by Maurice Ravel. And original music by Steve Bento, Tom Rarick, and Kevin Shaw. Bands of America is proud to present in Grand National Finals performance, drum majors Kayla Merker and Saya Cease.
What's it called? Becoming?
Golden Regiment Marching Band.
I'm gonna have to make up what becoming means because the notes was just. All right, becoming. To me, this looks like a flowers, springish, like a flower, flower petals, and then, you know, like when the petals come off of the flower and now they're just in the wind.
We're conceived, we appear like a little tiny light.
When we're conceived, we appear like a tiny light. Okay, these uniforms eat.
Immense space.
Oh.
There's no sound. It's completely dark, and time doesn't seem to exist.
She said this is in the womb
It's
before
like
you got here.
an ocean of darkness.
Okay. Oh! I'm gonna have to use that. is not flower. I feel like this is just like, yeah, this is birth. Human birth. Okay, maybe not. Let's just keep listening. I like this vibe. Y'all sounded good.
We appear like a little tiny light.
We appear like a little tiny light. Woo! Come on, guard! Woo!
As we grow,
Everybody's so
we
crispy.
begin to feel things, touch things.
I mean, I know you keep saying we appear like a little tiny light. That's not really explaining out these uniforms, even if they are cute. So we're gonna keep paying attention. They have the shimmery red on, and they have this crown type of thing on. Y'all are not playing with the girls. You're not playing with us. Girls and the guys. Let me be inclusive. Sorry. Woo, y'all crispy. Everybody crispy. Y'all are not playing.
As we grow,
I mean, y'all could have gave some DCI groups a run for their money, and that's a high compliment. So hopefully somebody's watching this on Blue Springs 2023. Oh,
come to us from outside.
oh no, sorry. Let me back up a little bit so I can hear what you're saying.
As we grow, then we begin to hear sounds and feel shocks that come to us from outside.
You start to feel shocks that come to us from the outside. This is giving. Do you see these fingerprints in the back? And I felt like the fingerprints are on the tarp and was on that flag. Oh, y'all talking about something else. Okay, so what is this prop? Spinning around in the womb. You know when the baby is kicking? I don't know. I wouldn't know. Nah, okay, I'm just making stuff up. But I don't know what shocks you would be feeling though. I wish this narration was louder.
It's become so chaotic and uncomfortable.
This is the 9-month gestation. It gotta be. I wonder where they're trying to get at by saying it's a light. It starts like as a light, as a soul. Drums. Okay, now I want to think of yeah, sounds looks fantastic. Okay, now what are these band uniforms?
This is it.
This is it. Coming through the birth canal. And if I'm wrong, there's no way I'm wrong. You see, dilated 10 centimeters, if I don't know. That's exactly what they talk about.
And then we're born.
And then we're born. All that pain, allegedly. Just hanging there. So what's the representation from this light pink and silver to this gold? Yes. So of course you're in a DCI right now, huh? Right? Of course you are. You had to be. Let me know. I mean, the guards, they have a very clear understanding of their counts and everything. Okay. What is this drill formation? I don't know. I don't understand this interaction though.
Have you ever thought about the exact moment that you were born? In that moment, the world changed.
Sometimes I wish I'd never been born at all. Sometimes people feel like that. It's tough out here.
Became you.
We love deep shows.
Because there has never been anyone else like you.
And that's why y'all subscribe to me, right? Okay. I can't stay serious, can I?
You were the first you.
That's right.
Go make your life spectacular.
The Blue Springs High School Marching Band.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
The Blue Springs High School Marching Band is under the direction of Tim Allshouse with assistance from Elizabeth Freer, Matt Chang.
This is a fantastic program. And I feel like I'm saying band and guard, and I'm assuming percussion now. Do y'all got an indoor percussion, Blue Springs? Wow, beautiful. Well done. Top to bottom, all across the board. I have nothing negative to say. I think I would maybe just want some... Let's see. Let's go back. Why... Okay, wait. What if, like, the guard... Okay, I think... Let me just start playing it so y'all don't have to listen to me while not having any visual stimulation.
Then we begin to hear sounds.
I think what's trying to be portrayed, and of course, you know, many people have different
outside
beliefs or whatever. I'm open to any thought process of creation. But I'm assuming that the guard is kind of like, you know, when you're, I'm trying to use my words carefully, I think. You know, when your cells are not all the way formed yet, and like you haven't, I can't think of the word right now, but like everything's all clumped until your cells start forming the actual parts of your body. Like, oh, this is for your eyes, and now your cells are going to turn to this. So I feel like when you're first coming into the womb, by whatever process you think, you're kind of just like a blank slate, and you don't become a gender, you don't have certain traits, whatever, until like kind of later in gestation. And so I think the guard is kind of representing just I won't call it blank slate. And then over time you start to get your characteristics. And so we could even go back even farther and say all the guard is representing souls before they even come to the woman. Okay, I'm based off of the concept itself, I wouldn't be surprised if whoever is in charge of like creating this, it has a mind like that, and it has knowledge, and is indeed going that far.
We're all thinking, this is it.
And so like maybe like a month before you're born, then you're finally like everything you're supposed to be.
And then we're born.
And so now you have your special unique characteristics and your fingerprint, blueprint, whatever. I made this one a little long. Okay, now just explain the band uniforms if you can. And I'm leaving right there. I love this show. Very good. Okay.
Have you ever thought about the exact moment?
I'm gonna let this play again through to the end.
Moment, the world changed instantly.
If this is where you leave me, thanks so much for watching.
Became you. Because there has never been anyone else.
Wait, was you trying to go back? I said no.
You were the first you.
Yeah, they didn't hear our work.
Go make your life spectacular.
Go do that, y'all. All right, let's move on to our next performance from Horizon High School 2023 with their show titled The Dark Horizon. Let's read about it. They're doing yard work outside, so it might get a little loud, so hopefully it's okay. Horizon. Okay, I'm gonna read this. The beginning is weird. Sorry about that, but it's the only video that has a full show aside from our pre-show. So you can skip the 110. No, I'm gonna watch the whole thing. But this show is supposed to be about the emotions and how whenever there's a dark path ahead of you, there's going to be light at the end. At the very end of the show, we point to the horizon to kind of show the light at the end. The theme isn't very apparent, but if you know the backstory, it becomes a bit more apparent. Thank you so much for reacting. This is their sophomore year show, which, oh, okay, which was the AI one. Child, I don't be remembering. Oh, no, I do remember. Okay. And I hope you enjoy my freshman show. So this is the show before that one. Oh, I love you. Love you too. I love all of y'all. I love the community. Okay, let's keep going then. Okay, this is Horizon. And he said, what again? See, I'll be forgetting so fast. The dark path ahead, but there's going to be a light at the end. So if you just got here, then I suggest going back and watching the show right before this one, which was Blue Springs, because that was called Becoming, and that was basically being born. And so this is the perfect next one to talk about the life after we get here. And that can sometimes be a struggle, but there's light at the end. Okay. All right. Okay, let's get it.
The next band in Conference 5E is the Horizon High School Marching Band.
We love a good pre-competition.
The program is entitled The Dark Horizon.
Okay, let's look at these uniforms.
By Bach, Luna, Schubert,
Hey y'all.
and original music by Daniel Montoya Jr. Show design by Dan Morrison. Drum majors, Israel Martinez, Red Nacken.
Okay, this is giving really much a storm. Very much
You
storm.
begin your performance for the 2023 UIR Region 22 Marching Band Contest.
I know it's the guard instructor. Hey y'all. Yeah, get in line. Where's that? Look at the beautiful scenery back there. Oh my gosh. Hey drum majors. I'm gonna start doing some recordings too like this. That's kind of lit. That was cool. Very dark and treacherous so far, yes. To me right now, just having the singular guard member feels like, oh yeah, kind of going through it by yourself and having to go through the maze of life and figure your way through.
Thank you.
Put a little swag on it, I heard it. like the clouds are paid actors. I feel like the color of this lighter blue is representing, like, we're not going further into it, the thick of it, we're kind of coming out of it. Yeah, I was gonna say I expect to see some yellow. So the colors of the flags definitely help tell the story. That's it. Or like the progression or the transformation. These deeper supporting notes are really nice. Okay, front ensemble. I feel like I want like a little bit more variety in the guard, maybe like more dancing or split work, or even some sort of equipment would have brought it home for me with them. But overall, good job. I like this performance, very good. I'm gonna back it up just so I can just go back and look at the colors. Yeah, very dark, gray, black, gloomy, and yeah, and musically all that matches. So. It went out based off y'all school name, the Dark Horizon, so yeah. Yeah, very good performance. I had to go back to that. Let me back it up a little bit, and then I'll wrap it up right there. Let me know what I missed.
Thank you. Shout out to that player. All right, I'm gonna leave right there. Let me know what I missed. That's Dark Horizon 2023. The Dark Horizon. I like this ballad. I like this ballad a lot. All right, let's keep it on going. Nope, let's keep it on going. I don't want to spend too long on each one. I think we have what, 2 more to go. Our next one is James Clemens High School Marching Band 2024. We're finally in 2024. Wait, were we in 2024? Their show titled Nightfall, A Detective Story. Let me see if there's any notes here. Okay, where are we at? Who did I say? Who is this? I'm looking at different screens. It's James Clemens.
This show was a crowd favorite at every competition and is themed to be a 1960s noir detective show. This year we placed 6th in BOA Southeastern Championships, placed 3rd in prelims and 4th in finals at the MTSU Contest of Champions, and placed 3rd in the Alabama State Championships. All right, 1960. Oh, very good. Give me your props. Clap it up. Woo! Okay. Crowd favorite 1960 detective show. All right, here we go then.
Drum major, Sarah Jordan, Logan Wallace, and Cannon Spider. Is your band ready?
Okay. Yeah, Smooth criminal. Nah, you the detective, not the criminal. I don't know.
The James Clemens High School Marching Band.
Oh! I'm sorry, I'm looking at this fight scene. I know that's right. Got him. Okay, so that was a good setup. Very nice and quick to the point. Now, I don't know who that interaction, that fight scene was between. Yeah, very much on the city. Being a little thief, a little conniving, a little whatever. Can I back it up? I'm gonna back it up. I'll turn it up just a little bit. I like that. What does that even look like on the sheet music? Please tell me. Nah, I'm sure it looks simpler than it was. Gosh, I like that. Look, I'm turned off to the side. What did I say? Oh, maybe I said Rose. Yeah, I said Rose. So I guess detectives always have their notes, right? Yes. I love the switch up in vibe. Almost like, oh, we're going to another crime scene. Rose, you ain't slick. I'm playing. She said, what? I was just at the club, you know, doing my same old routine. Yeah. Said, let's not forget we're still trying to solve a case.
I left that club where I started, empty-handed. But I had Rose, and I was falling for her.
Of course. Is that how it went back in the day a lot of the time? Did detectives always fall in love with, what are they, suspects? Great song choice. Oh, come on, y'all. Please eat it. Meaning like, they ate, you know, okay. I remember I'm talking to marching band now, I'm not talking to the guard. Whatever the fight scene was in the beginning. So are they like the buildings right now on the street? I don't know. Okay. So who is she? It don't matter. The detective got beat up, so obviously she could go home scot-free. Good show though. Very entertaining. Very solid. Understood the storyline. Let's see what else I want to say about that. So not only did she beat up the first person, but then she beat you up. Let's see this drum line. I like how quiet this section is. I think kind of just throughout the whole thing, just a little bit more better blending. That's probably not the right terminology, but just maybe some sections sticking out a little bit more, like higher voices, or maybe the lower voices need to come out a little bit more, and that's probably just my opinion. Of course, sometimes it's obvious because like a sound like that, where it's like ching, 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 obviously. Some of that high brassiness is just a little over past. But other than that, I like the show, so. The audience is not moving enough for me. The man in the green right here, down here on the left. Yeah, he enjoyed it for sure. All right. I'm wrapping up right there. And let me know what I missed. I think this was a great show. So yeah, there was enough. What am I trying to say?
Where I started, empty-handed, but I had
variety. There was enough variety to keep us intrigued and entertained, and still also well done. I ain't even looking at the marching, but just look at this right here. Okay, everybody feet together, nice intervals. Just had to make sure I say that. Is that a heart in the very middle? All right, I'm not gonna watch this whole thing again. So let me know what I missed. Thank you so much for watching. If this is where you leave me, then hit that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Up next, and our final performance is from Peabody Band of Gold 2024 with their show titled The Long Road Home. Let us see, first of all, if there's any notes. Nope. Alrighty.
The Peabody High School Marching Band show is titled The Long Road Home. The 2024 Tennessee Division I State Marching Band Championship is proud to present drum majors Lyric Lockhart and Antonio Burns and the Peabody Band of Gold.
Long Road Home. Let me actually hear some God Bless the Broken Road. Maybe not. We'll see though. I'm curious what musical selections. Unless they already said it and I wasn't listening. Ooh, those are pretty uniforms. Okay, Dorothy and them. And the yellow brick road. Alright. What year is this? 2024? Hopefully we get something a little bit unique. I see some black capes, which gives me an element of maybe it's a tornado. Guard's clean. We're not in Kansas anymore.
guard? Yeah, good. Keeping up tempo with the drum major. Good. Oh, y'all just gonna tell us the whole story. Okay, understood. I think the band is handling the demand fairly well. What did they just make, Jay? What? What am I hearing? Like saxophone, oboe land? Oboe on the field? Yeah, probably. I'm not sure how I feel about that. How I'm feeling about the sound of this. Yeah, come on out, tuba. That's how I need that. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, the guard is growing every time, every movement. They started with what, 6, 7, 8. Now there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Well, I love to see it. quite a long show. It seems like it's 10 minutes. We're just not at the third movement or whatever. Movements. Okay. Yes, y'all! I said the guard is killing it. Yeah, they are. Okay, front ensemble, this y'all time to play out. This is just you and the drummers. Okay. I would argue against having somebody, or if there's somebody singing, regardless. I don't think we need lyrics because I think it's quite understandable what the show is about. It's understandable that that was a road. And we know based off the title, it's called A Long Road Home. But I do like the song choice. Bring it back somewhere over the rainbow. Good. That's self-explanatory. I think it's an enjoyable show. So regardless, well done. That was Peabody Band of Gold, The Long Road Home 2024. And with that, I will leave it right there. Y'all let me know what I missed. Excellent performances all across the board. And thank you so much for watching. The high school playlist should be around me somewhere, and I'll wrap it up right there. I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.